Hello, 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 beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to the Happy Conversation Idea Show, the number one happiness, career, and lifestyle podcast in the world. Here you can learn and flourish with the thoughts, ideas, and the stories of the happiest and the most successful people in the world. I am Happy Bains, your happiness host and certified lifestyle and career coach. Have you ever thought, why would you like to dance? Why would you love to dance? Why we admire brilliant dancers of the world, and why dance plays a significant role in our life. In this powerful episode, you will learn the secret and untold story of the world class and award winning choreographer and dancer. This episode is proudly sponsored by our special guest, Sandip Soparrkar. Coming up.
Are the roots of your life.
True.
A tree when you have a tree, the tree has its fruits and its things, flowers.
True.
Now, all that is success. All that are your people outside, your movies, your awards are the fruits of your life.
True.
But your family and your dear friend are the roots of your life.
Wow.
If your roots are not strong, the tree will not stand.
So true. Agree.
A tree without fruits is fine, but a tree without its roots is not fine.
What a saying. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to note it. you know what? As we know, India is one culturally rich country where almost every state has its language, cuisine, and dance forms. When it comes to dancing, India has traditional, classical, and folk dance styles which are unique. In the arena of professional choreographer, dancers, and actor, today I'm honored to introduce you the humble Maestro, the unique personality who successfully worked and trained superstars of the Indian Bollywood and international celebrities. My dashing and super talented friend Sandip Soparrkar is a world-class choreographer, dancer, actor, and the brand ambassador for humanitarian causes. In 2004, Queen Elizabeth of England and the Prince of Wales wrote personal letter of appreciation to Sandip for promoting ballroom and Latin American dance culture in India. He has been honored and published his outstanding achievements in dozens of Indian and international magazines. Madonna chose Sandip to be the Indian face and the brand ambassador of a prominent American NGO, the Miracle Foundation, from 2008 to 2009. Tens of thousands of students of the various centers of the Sandip Soparrkar's Ballroom Studio, past and present, very rightly regards Sandip as their dance guru. Amazing. Sandip is a trained and qualified ballroom dance teacher. Even after receiving hundreds of awards, to Sandip, dancing is life and the way of how and the reason to live. All right, let's welcome my friend, the dashing choreographer, Mr. Sandip Soparrkar. Welcome to the Happy Conversation Idea Show. Thank you so much for your time, your generosity to share and empower the world. Sandip, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful being on your show, Happy. And I'm seeing you again after such a long time, which feels absolutely wonderful. And thank you for this great introduction.
Oh my goodness. Thanks. It's an honor. I wish I had 1 hour to just speak only your introduction, but I think that's not possible because you've done so much for the world and for yourself and community. It's remarkable. But I have to shrink it and just make it less so that it looks profound. But people can just go on.
Coming from a friend like you, I think that's what is most important. Thank you.
My pleasure and honor. I have learned a lot from you, no doubt on that. All right, let's dive in and just start with that. Please tell us why and how you got the clarity to choose your extremely successful dancing career and business path.
I think I would give this entire credit to one of my ex-bosses. In fact, nowadays she's living in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Her name is Sheetal Pinto.
Wow.
And when I was working with her in a company called Perfect Relations, I always wanted to dance. I had done my dancing course, my dancing education, but there's somewhere, I think especially the Indian mentality, especially middle class mentality, is that a man should always take up a job.
Yeah.
And a woman can be in the house, but a man should take up a job and a job which gives him a salary at the end of the month, Yeah. So I was always nervous, not too sure whether dance can give me an income that I can sustain myself and later on my family, if that's going to come in. So it was somewhere I was always not sure of what's going to happen to me if I took up dance as a profession.
Yes.
But it was all thanks to Sheetal Pinto. And she told me, you know what, Sandip, you are so much in love with your art. Why don't you just go and give it a shot and try to do what you want to do?
Okay.
And I promise you, if you feel you're not succeeding in what you're doing, this job will always be open for you.
Nice. Yeah.
I think that assurity that she gave me,
okay.
that lady is magical. I'm still in touch with her. It's been some 30 years now.
Wow.
I haven't worked in her company again after that. But I think the assurity that she gave me, that whenever you want, Sandip, you can come back to this job and I will always be there for you. I think that gave me the confidence to go ahead and do what I wanted to do. Fantastic. And break that whole stereotype of man needs a salaried job at the end of the month kind of a thing.
True.
And I'm happy I took that step, and I'm till today always thankful and grateful to her that she gave me the confidence and the power to do it. That was one lady. And the second, I would say, definitely is my family.
Okay.
Because when I told them this desire of mine to, pursue my passion and not sure of what I'm going to bring at the end of the month, they said that, don't worry, I think you should try. Give it yourself some time. My mother was the one who told me that give yourself 2 years and see how you do in these 2 years. If you think you're happy, it's not about the money. Sometimes less money also makes you happy.
So true.
So if you're going to be happy in what you're doing, then we are with you.
Wow.
I think these two people, my family and Sheetal Pinto, because they told me, they gave me the confidence in myself, which I did not have, honestly.
Okay.
In spite of all the dancing, I did not have the confidence in my own self, but they gave me the financial confidence. And I think because of which I could do what I wanted to do. And I'm absolutely happy I did it.
Wow, fantastic. So two great pillars. You were inspired to start your career and you trusted their intelligence. You had hope and faith in them too. And of course, in yourself, and you pursued. So this is remarkable. It's very rare coming back from the wonderful Indian Bharat background. And then you chose to go out of the way, something to do uniquely to prove that it is possible to do the men to involve in such kind of career and business path. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. And world didn't know this in untold story, so they will be delighted to know that. Good. So please tell us, is this, now you've been over probably 25, 30 years, you've been in this career and business. Now, is dancing career path is more challenging or rewarding?
I would say challenging.
Okay. How? Why?
Because see, rewards keep coming and going, and I honestly don't care about them so much. Okay. What's important is you have to challenge yourself the most every time. Wow. How good you were in your previous show and how good you're going to be in your current show and how better you can get in the next show.
Yes.
That's something is challenging you all the time.
Okay.
And as an artist, as a dancer, you're evolving. Your mind is changing, your body is changing. Your environment is changing. The world has changed in the past 30 years. Today's social media and all that, which was never there before. So how do you keep yourself at it as an artist? It's an absolutely challenging job. And you have to be on your toes, literally on your toes, not just dancing, but otherwise on your toes all the time to understand how challenging you can be and how you can meet up to your challenges.
Fantastic.
Rewards, awards, prizes, recognition, articles in newspapers, whatever we talk about today. I think it comes part and parcel of that work that you do.
Okay. Fantastic.
If you don't have the sincerity, if you don't keep pushing yourself and evolving yourself, I don't think the awards and recognition will come your way.
Fantastic. Well said that, challenges, keep improving yourself since what you were yesterday and do the best beyond that, what you were yesterday. And that results and rewarding is I believe the effect, not the cause. I think the cause is your challenging and improvement. And the effect is by default, you get rewards and awards and all that.
Yeah. And honestly speaking, happy if it comes to me, it's good. If it doesn't come, it doesn't really matter. And I think now I've reached a stage where it doesn't even make a difference someone criticizes or someone appreciates. Because as an artist, we do what we want to do.
Great.
We create what we want to create because we feel it's right.
Fantastic.
And today in the media of social media, you will have, if you have 1 million likes, you'll have 1 million dislikes as well. So it doesn't really matter what it is. If you feel you're good at it and you are happy with it, I think that's what's important.
No, so true. Thanks for sharing your genuine and positive thoughts on that too. Now tell us, you have done wonderful work with the actress. Now, one of the time in your journey, while choreographing the world's most beautiful and talented actress, Miss Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, and then Vivek Oberoi, and handsome and hung Hrithik Roshan, what were you feeling at that time while choreographing and working with them?
Well, I remember with Aishwarya Rai, when I first met her, I was like, oh my God, that's a beauty. And actually, she is absolutely stunning.
I know.
And then she came and told me that, she had done a couple of other work before. And she said that, don't give me difficult steps, don't give me this very. So I was like, you are such a beautiful dancer, I can give you whatever I want to give. So I think I realized the nervousness from both sides.
Okay.
Because as an artist, for her, she needs to be absolutely bang on what she's doing.
True.
And then if something goes little haywire, it's going to be her that's going to be at stake, her credibility at stake.
True.
So I think everybody is trying to give the best possible. I'm trying to give the best moves possible to her, and she's trying to make it as best as possible. So if something very complicated, she's saying, please don't give me. So I need to give justice to it. And for that song of mine, for the movie Kyun Ho Gaya Na with her,
Yes.
my time was very less. I just had like 2 days rehearsal and 3 days of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, in case it's tough, then I'll have to give you more time for rehearsal, and I don't think we have time for rehearsal. So I think it was a more calculative move in a way that it should come out nice. And I think that was everybody's idea.
Fantastic.
And I'm glad the song came out nice.
It was.
It was her first smooch on screen, and I'm so glad to say that it was my song that she smooched in. But it was wonderful to work with an artist like her. She's absolutely not just stunning as a person,
yes,
but beautiful as a human being. And the best part about working with her was the way she took care of the dancers. I think that was most important. You realize a person, an artist, not by the way they are on screen, but the way they are off screen.
I agree. Strongly agree
So,
on that.
The dancers behind who are dancing with you, taking care of them, I think that's what makes you a wonderful person.
Wow. Such a humble humanity cause. And definitely what you just say is not on screen, off screen too, doesn't matter. Now, quickly, can you share about the handsome and hung dancer too, Hrithik Roshan, because he's the macho man. He's the most handsome guy in the world.
Absolutely.
And what was the experience with that?
And his dancing, I think there is no one in the world who can be better than him.
Oh, indeed.
He is, in fact, when I have to work with him, I am most nervous because I've done so much work with him. I did Kites, I did the Britannia ad, I did the HRX launch. So a lot of work I've done with him. So whenever I get a call from his company to do a work for him, I'm like, oh my God, now how should I make the previous one, this one better than the previous one? So it's more stressful for all of us, my entire company, and my assistants and my dancers to do better than what we did in the previous one.
Yes.
And he will just come and cut, finish. He's like there and done with. And we work for it for so many more hours and so many more days. And he will just come and within minutes, he will just get it like that. Wow. He's like butter, just goes like that. It's amazing
Maestro.
To teach someone like him.
Excellent.
No, he challenges your choreography. He challenges every move. You can shoot him from every angle. He looks absolutely perfect. So now you just enjoy an artist like that because there are no flaws in the artist.
Great. Such a glorious moment. Indeed, if I would be just your assistant to just stand behind and watch all this incredible thing. When I was doing modeling and acting, I was fortunate and lucky enough to do one of the commercial ads for Hero Honda with Hrithik Roshan.
Okay.
It was a very long shot and for the Hero Honda, and he was doing the whole series, and I was one of the part I played in that. I just jump on my bike and I go to my work with my friend, and then he was passing by from his own. So it's a long story. So I had wonderful opportunity to work with him.
Wow.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing
he's
this.
Amazing. He's amazing.
Indeed, it is. If I'll come in India, definitely I'll say hello to him with you. Okay, so tell us about... My pleasure. Thanks, Sandip. Among all the dozens of dignified Indian and global film and TV awards, as the first Indian dance choreographer represented on Cannes' red carpet, how were your feelings and experience at the Cannes? Please tell us.
Oh, it was beautiful, magical feeling. 100 years of cinema, 100 years of Bollywood being celebrated at the Cannes Film Festival. And they asked me to be there as the only choreographer representing our choreographer association.
Wow.
It was a prestigious moment for me because I was taking care of all the choreographers who were back here in India, and I was their voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a lot of responsibility on me. And I had a talk there in front of all these amazing international press and directors and producers, talking about the importance of dancing in Indian films.
Yes.
And every film of ours is a musical.
True.
Every film is a song and dance. And how important a dance sequence is in a film to make it or break it.
Yes.
And how important it is for our artists to be good dancers. And so these were my topics of discussion. And I was so thrilled that I had some brilliant people attending my talk. And we were celebrating 100 years of cinema. And I was there, as the flag bearer, the torch bearer of all the choreographers. It felt absolutely amazing. Not just 2013, but I was also then 14. Then after that in 16 and 17. So 4 times I went to Cannes.
Wow.
And it's a amazing feeling to be in the market of real, actually it's a film market.
True.
To be in the film market, representing my country and speaking about the importance of dance in our films.
Fantastic. This is phenomenal and glorious time. And then you got the honor to be the first one to go there. I can feel that the pressure, but the prestigious moment that you want to balance and you want to give the best, not the story, but the authenticity about the one of the oldest country, Bharat, which comes from the dance and all the singing and act too. So wow, you did.
I remember in 2017 when I was there, we had a very interesting talk also where we spoke about changing trends of dance in our country.
Okay.
So right from the first film, Raja Harishchandra, where the dancing was very, very different, to moving into the folk dances, the classical dances, which we used to have a lot before. And then, moving to disco and to break dance and all that era, how it changed. Then Helen Auntie was doing cabaret. Then Shami Kapoor was doing cha-cha-cha and twist and rock and roll. And there was so much of different types of genres of dancing, which our film has also shown. To today, when it is showing a lot of hip hop and all that. So how the scene of dance has changed, and how dance choreographers like us have brought an international element into the Indian cinema. And it was a great session. And I think Cannes has accepted that Bollywood is a very integral part of the festival as well. Fantastic. Not just through the red carpet, but even through the films that we bring in. So I think it's very interesting to be there.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing this inside moment, which we didn't know about that apart from your gorgeous red carpet pictures. But thanks for sharing. Well, okay. Tell us about, how do you achieve a balance between your relationship and external success?
Well, I think it's very important to come back home and be grounded. I think my parents, my kids are the ones who give me that.
Okay.
Because I remember even when I come back from if I'm bringing an award and I'm back home, no one cares I've come back with an award. They're like,
they come back you.
Keep it in the cupboard. Keep it in the cupboard. It's like, it's okay, it doesn't matter. So I think it's just, that's what makes me grounded. I think that's what makes me do what I want to do and not give so much importance to it, because nobody in my house is giving importance to it.
Okay.
So it's just simple thing. Get up in the morning, go for your work, come back and sleep.
Wow, fantastic.
There are no parties, there are no, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So it's just like I'm a very boring man, except dancing. So I think that's what kind of keeps it going, because that's the balance.
Thank you.
I still have to get up and make some food for my kids. I still have to take them to school, drop them to school, take them shopping somewhere. There is no life like a star one should lead in your house, because you're a star outside. Fantastic. Your work makes you star, but your family doesn't make you a star. Your family keeps you inside grounded. I think that's what's important. So don't ever bring your stardom into the house.
I love that. This is being humbling.
It never works. It never works. Stardom can work outside. But their own people, you must not show them your stardom, because they have seen you grow. They have seen you become a star. So you can't show them a different color. You have to show them the true colors.
Exactly. What a wonderful saying, Yak. The stars in the universe cannot just be and tell I'm the universe. The universe itself has the whole galaxy inside, and making the star more wonderful. So what I think the
roots as a family are the roots of your life.
True.
A tree when you have a tree, the tree has its fruits and its things, flowers.
True.
Now, all that is success. All that are your people outside, your movies, your awards, are the fruits of your life.
True.
But your family and your dear friend are the roots of your life.
Wow.
If your
Wow.
roots are not strong, the tree will not stand.
So true. Agree.
A tree without fruits is fine, but a tree without its roots is not fine.
What a saying. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to note it. You know what? In this answer, you have already answered my next 3 questions, which was about to ask about that you don't smoke and drink and all. And then your
Yeah,
roots
very
and
boring,
all.
man. Very boring, man.
No worries. But Sandip, don't forget, you're very inspiring for the young generation who doesn't want to lead the path of drugs and smoke and other addictive things. So you're very inspiring. So don't forget about
it. To me, honestly, somebody was asking me this question the other day. What about drugs? Because, it kind of keeps your mind completely free of things. I think my dance is my drug. My dance is my drug. The high I feel when I dance.
Yes.
I can write and give it on rock that no drug addict will get that high the way my dance gives me my high.
Fantastic.
I don't need a cocaine, a heroin, whatever weed, whatever is happening today in the market. I don't need any of that because my dance is my heroin, my dance is my weed, my dance is my cocaine.
Wow.
That's the high I get when I dance.
Interesting.
And I don't require all this rubbish in life.
Fantastic. What a wonderful, dedicated, passionate towards your career. I think each and everyone is like that, and they're doing. That's fantastic inspiration. Thanks so much for sharing that, Sandip. Now, coming back to, please share about what essential advice can you give to the existing or aspiring dancer to achieve financial independence? Now, a lot of time, there are a lot of great dancers. They might not think they want to make their career for making money and all, of course, to survive. In your learning of over 3 decades, what advice can you give to have a financial independence in a dancing career?
You know what happens? The money that comes into a dancing career is not a constant money.
Okay. Wow.
So it comes to you in pieces. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. It's not like an end of the month salary.
Okay.
So you have to be very smart enough that when you get good money, don't splurge over things.
Excellent.
Yeah. Suddenly, if I get a big show and I have big money, okay, let me go spend it here. No, you have to be smart enough to keep money for your rainy days. So invest your money smartly. Don't splurge into things. And this is a show business. And sometimes you feel, oh, I need to buy an expensive car. Yeah. But you don't need to buy an expensive car because I think car is just a car. So somewhere you need to understand where to draw the line.
True.
And you need to keep money for your days when you will not have probably good money coming in. We also have seasonal work sometimes.
Yes.
So the times when it rains, we don't have so much work. When the other days we have more, like now during November to February, we have our weddings to do. True. After that, we have some shoots will start. So every time there are different types of work.
Yes.
So you need to be careful and keep your money saved in a way that you might need it the days when you don't have work or the days when the work is low.
Okay.
So you have to be smart enough to invest.
That's a great advice. And I think it's very practical and sensible in the early stage that it is not when you have enough money, you start saving. It is that when you don't have money and you get into the habit of saving. I like that. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, while doing all this challenging part and rewarding and teaching and all, how do you plan and maintain high energy and your mental well-being?
I think dance does the trick, to be honest.
Okay.
Dance is magical. It will heal you in ways that you will not even know about.
Okay.
It will uplift you in a way that you will not even understand what happened to you. The days your mood is bad or you feel low about something, just put the music on and just dance. It doesn't matter what dance form you do. You can do any rubbish that you want to do. It will automatically uplift your mood, it'll enhance your mental stability. It gives you everything. Dance is not about 1, 2, 3, 4 or moving your body in up and down manner. Dance is a complete change of personality. Okay. Dance will unveil your personality in a way that you will not even realize it. So to me, when you ask me any question about mental health, I'll say dance. Physical health, I'll say dance. It's like I have one answer to everything, which is dancing. And I think it's like one of those medicines which you take and it's an overall healing medicine.
Okay. Fantastic.
It gives you personality, it gives you posture, it gives you great health, it gives you well-being, it gives you everything. It gives you money now. So it gives you everything possible. And art does not really mean only dancing. It can be music, it can be singing, it can be anything that you like. And if you make art a part of your life,
Okay, fantastic. Well, thanks
You will never have any problem at all.
I love that philosophy. Thanks for sharing, Sandip. Now, how do
You
you?
know, there is a very famous Sanskrit shloka. I don't know if I can say it on your show.
No, please.
It says,
go ahead.
Sahitya Sangeeta Nritya Kala Vihina Sakshat Pashu Puchha Vishanahina, which means a person without Sahitya Sangeeta Nritya Kala, which is your literature, music, singing, and dancing. If these four things are not a part of your life, you are like an animal without horns.
Wow.
Without a tail. So I think you need to have these four things a part of your life, because if you have, that's the real person going to be.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing. Definitely, the audience is going to be very delighted with this golden nugget. And it's very inspiring. Thanks for Sandeep for sharing. Now, how do you acquire the wisdom and the advanced skills that you needed to live a legendary lifestyle?
I think education is very important.
Okay.
A good education is extremely important. And there are so many dancers who feel that, oh, we should just dance and studies is not important. I feel an education makes a better dancer.
Okay.
So if I go back and look at my thing, yes, I did my dancing. I did my course in different levels of my dance as well. And my traveling helped me to achieve that too. But when I did my hotel management, it taught me hospitality. Yeah. Today, I have to deal with different people because of my dance school. I have so many students coming to me, different age group, different size, different shape, different profession, different age groups, everything. So it is my hotel management which has helped me to deal with them, because that taught me hospitality.
Yes.
I will talk about my MBA. My MBA taught me how to market my own dance school, how to market my own self, market my own business of dancing. Market my today social media courses you get to do, so you can make your reels and your photographs, and there's so many more things. Fantastic. Then I did my doctorate, so it was in world mythology. Sorry. So it taught me to create my shows, because I'm now mixing different cultures together with Greek mythology and so much more. So I think education plays a very important role for a dancer.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing.
Reading, studying is a very important part of it. And the second one, I think, is to travel.
Agree. Strongly agree.
Don't just travel, do your show and get out, but travel to understand different cultures, different ways people are living, different costumes, music, different dances. Because finally, when you create something for yourself as an artist, it should be something which is global and not something which is very, very, to remaining to your own place. That artist develops who has got great education, who can bring out the education, and who is globally very well aware of what's happening.
Thank you so much. I strongly believe and I strongly agree with that. The most important skill I think school, college, universities fail to teach us. It comes in my learning and teaching as a certified career and lifestyle coach. I do people skills, communication skills, time management, and money skills are the most profound thing, especially first two. The people skills and communication skill will put people on a higher bracket of success. It doesn't need any formal education for that. It comes from within, while traveling, while meeting people and culture and so on. You said well. Thanks. Now, tell us about, related to this, piggyback this question again. What is the highest value of your actions towards time and money-wise?
What's the highest value of my action?
Yeah. Towards your time and money wise, what you in a daily routine work, you take action, but definitely you have 24 hours and definitely have certain amount of your finance. How do you plan that, like towards the time and money wise? What principle or strategy you use?
I think my parents always taught me that money is secondary.
Okay.
First, most important are people.
Agree. Strongly agree.
So you must not hurt anyone at all to climb up the ladder.
What a profound.
So money will come, money will go. Good work is very important. So for me, if you have given me choice between time and money, I would say it is time.
So how would you plan?
Because I would, if I'm not making anything today, it's fine with me. But for me, giving my time to my own art, to my own classes, to my own students, to my own creativity is most important. If money comes for that, good. If it doesn't, it will come tomorrow, because I know my work will be good.
Fantastic.
So for me, time is very important. Money has always been secondary to me.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing that, Sandeep. Now, tell us, how do you teach others to sharpen up their focus on dancing as being a world-class choreographer, but specifically on the area I'm saying, of course, I know that's a generous laugh. How do you teach others to sharpen up their focus on dancing, specifically?
It's a very difficult job, to be honest.
Agree.
I think it's very important for the person to realize themselves how important it is to give your art that kind of dedication that's required. You know, as a teacher, as a choreographer, we're not magicians. Okay, you can't just come to us and we'll make you a dancer.
Yeah. Okay.
We can show you something. 50% is our job. The remaining 50% has to come from you. So as a student, if you're coming to me, or an artist, you come to me and I've trained something for you, your dedication is as important as mine. Exactly. So I don't have a magic wand to put around your head and say you become a dancer now. So you had the dedication, the determination, the willpower to do something is important, which unfortunately today I see very less in today's people.
I agree.
Today in the world of Instagram, the kids who come to me to class, their attention span is just 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
So they're not focused.
And they're coming and saying, what are you teaching us new? Well, how much of old do you remember?
You remember.
And how much of old is cleaned up? That's also important.
True, I agree.
Mostly people say, practice till you get it right. Right? But I don't agree to that. I think practice till you don't get it wrong.
I agree.
That's profound. A lot of different way of looking at it. So it's not about, I did it, now what's new? No, how well have you done it? And when you close your eyes, you should still get it right. And that's the level of practice required for dancing.
On that. That's very profound.
And unfortunately, today's generation, I don't see it happening. It's so disappointing that young dancers today can't, give that focus. But similar kind of, very rarely we find one dancer who is wanting to give their life to it. So otherwise today we are spending more time on looking at other people's lives and not into your own life. Those 4 hours that you are looking into Instagram or somebody else's life, give yourself those 4 hours. I think it will help you.
Now that's very profound. Being smart, being wiser to invest in yourself so that you don't need to go and struggle in your old age.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. I not only agree, but I intellectually and emotionally understand that where it is heading. Unless they're checking Instagram, who are the best dancer, what choreography they're doing, how can I learn from their dance and implement in my life and empower
themselves. That's a good investment.
But
that's a good investment into it. But most of them are not doing that. They're just looking at
someone else
other stars and just looking at naked women, and that's what is happening.
I know. No, I agree. But this is saddening. But then again, your valid point is there. You have given a very wise advice that invest in yourself to do what you wanted to do in the line of a field. Great. Now, please tell us. Thanks, Sandip. Do you get inspired by teaching dance to the celebrity, or they get inspired by your teaching skill?
You should ask them that. It's not about getting inspired by them. It's not about getting inspired by anybody. I think as an artist, all of us, whether it be the star or us, we both look forward to working with each other because of the thing that we're going to bring to the table.
Okay.
So as a choreographer, I bring my creativity. I bring the way I'm going to present the dancing or the way I'm going to turn out the music to look like. That's my job. And the artist's job is to give the best of what I'm saying, what I want to bring out. And of course, suggest what they want to suggest as well. So nobody's really inspired by anyone. I think what we just want to do is we are working together towards a certain goal of making one product look great. And we just do that.
Fantastic. I love that. Profound and straight answer. Now, being in this industry for over 2-3 decades, and this is a very important question, one of the important questions, that what is your prediction of dancing career in coming year?
You are asking very tough questions, and
But you
today
know
I'm in a
what?
very not a very happy mood.
But you know what? Each single minute, each single word and paragraph and your wisdom will inspire globally more than 7 billion people. Probably my show is allowed to more than 400 million people are eligible to listen. So that many lives can be changed. So I know your valuable answer is very important.
I feel today's social media world, we are wasting a lot of time
Hmm.
on screen. A lot of time is being wasted. Just go back 10 years when there was no Facebook and there was no Instagram. What did we do? We read books, we went
Yeah.
out with friends, we did not Google Hangout. We
Yeah.
we
Hang on
went actually
together.
went out. We
Together.
went out with our friends. Yes, we invested time in our own relationships, in our own people, in our own selves.
Yeah.
And today we are just wasting our time
Okay.
looking into other people's lives. You know, earlier also we did our surveys of checking of what somebody else is doing, but the ways of checking in were different.
Yes.
But today it's just peeping into people's lives, and there are
Okay.
so many more distractions as well which are available to us. So
Yeah.
if I have to look at the way it's going on, I would say the dancers, the good quality dancing is going to be filtered very badly. A
Okay.
person who probably is capable of reaching to a certain level might not reach a certain level
Hmm.
because the level of dedication has come down.
Okay.
And on secondly, I think because we watch so many more things happening, our self-confidence is going down.
Agree.
So we are, so it's very important that we should restrict the time on social media. We should make a timetable for ourselves. Give 4 hours to social media, no problem, but give time to yourself,
Agree.
because as an artist, especially as an artist, you will only be able to create if you spend time with yourself.
Agree.
You
Such a
have to look within to bring something out.
well said that. Something
Lord
out.
Shiva had three eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Two eyes were
Okay.
looking outside and one was looking inside.
Wow.
It was not closed. When your eyes are closed during meditation, what
Yeah,
do? We look inside,
I agree. What profound
right?
answer.
So
Yes.
that one eye of his, which is the most powerful eye of his, was looking inside.
Great.
How many of us today are looking inside?
That's the
We are
question.
only looking outside. We are only looking outside
Outside.
and deep outside. Yeah.
So true.
So that
Uh,
part is very important.
Thanks. Thanks for sharing this very phenomenal and very profound thoughts on
There
that.
is this. I'm again coming back to
No, no,
Sanskrit. I don't know how many of
no,
you will
no, no,
understand
no.
this on
We
your
will
show.
definitely. Our audience is Indian and Bharat audience too. भारतीय लोग भी सुन रहे हैं हमारा show. बोलिए आप.
There is. We used to always say once upon a time, "Karagre vaste Lakshmi,
Mm-hmm.
kar madhye Saraswati,
See.
kar mule tu Govinda,
Yeah.
prabhate kar darshanam." Which means on the tip of our fingers is Lakshmi. That is where it comes and goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karagre vaste Lakshmi, kar madhye Saraswati. This is
Mm-hmm.
Saraswati. And the root of all is Govinda, which is Krishna.
Okay.
Yes, when we come together and we
Yeah.
pray is when we pray to the universe. But
Wow.
today, Karagre vaste WhatsApp, kar madhye Instagram, kar mule to Facebook. Okay, you cannot do namaste with these 3, 4 things. It will never work for you in life.
Wow, what a profound. Here's my salute to you. If I would be close to you, I would have shake your hand and hug you properly and wisdomly. Such a wonderful answer. Like I wish show is not only just for listening and people can watch what you just said so they can get inspired on that too. Now, thanks for sharing this profound answer. I'm really touched, honestly. Which other stars do you want to work again, or you are wishing or hoping or planning to work with a new star that you wanted to work?
Well,
International and local too.
I have worked with Rekha ji,
Okay.
and I would love to work with her again because
Okay.
she, I think, is absolutely brilliant.
Indeed.
So it was my first film called Zubeda,
Yes.
which I had choreographed Karishma Kapoor, Manoj Bajpayee, and Rekha ji.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never got a chance to choreograph her again. And I hope I do.
Wow.
But I think she will just make ballroom dancing, take it to another level completely.
Fantastic.
With her, the way she is, I think it will be absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. And you just said that I'm not that so profound. I do understand. I speak 9 languages, including one is Sanskrit too, but not so fluent. बोलते हैं ना, सरस्वती माता आपके जुबान पे हमेशा रहती है, लेकिन एक दिन में अगर आप
Absolutely.
बोलोगे कि आपकी मनोकामना पूरी हो, तो this will be done. So I'll say it in English again for my other audience. Every day, whatever we speak with our positive tongue, and once at least one wish comes true. So I say that your this wish will come true, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, but Sandeep, this was the first round. It was phenomenal for your golden nuggets, your thoughts, ideas, and story was wonderful. Let's jump to our second round. It's called Make the World Happy Round, and your fast and rapid fire answers are rock and roll. I know it's
I'm scared now, nervous too.
I know it's late there, but this round will wake you up now again to give you jump out of the bed. Okay, what does success means to you?
Oh, to me, success means love of my own people.
Fantastic. What does happiness means to you?
Dancing is happiness to me.
Lovely. What does failure means to you? If
dancing my failures away is failures mean to me.
Ah, wow. Okay.
Just dance it out.
Dance it out. You got legs, feet, dance it. Come on the floor.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. You have to choose one, Sandeep, okay? You have to choose one. I'm there. What would you like to have more in your life? Love, sex, money, or fame?
Honestly, love, but right now, sex.
Okay. Well, that is very generous and profound answer. You are one of the first celebrity on the show that has spoken so boldly, which is nothing wrong. That human was designed to have opposite sex partner or same. Doesn't matter. We live in that world. So, okay, amen to that. Okay. Okay. Next, do you believe in working harder, smarter, or faster?
Harder.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Now, do you also take dancing lessons from any one person, or you just create your own steps?
Well, I still sometimes do when I travel outside. I do, yes, because I feel I want to understand some culture. Okay. Then understand culture, I have to learn from them. So I do that as well. Yes, definitely.
Fantastic. Now, I know the setting of your studio and your room is not that appropriate, but still, I know you're the genius dancer. Can you just make some dance move for our audience? Maybe a little bit half of the fun.
Let's do it together. Let's do it together.
Together? Okay, let's do it together. Half an hour. Okay, teach me please.
I'm going to take these few lines from this very famous poetry.
Okay.
Of Gopal Das Neeraj ji.
Okay.
He's a very famous Indian poet.
Okay.
Who said, "Dukh mein nacho, sukh mein nacho." That is, dance in your happiness, dance in your sadness.
Okay.
Dukh mein nacho, which is sadness.
Okay.
And sukh mein nacho. Okay. Jeevan hai tata thayyare, which is beats. Life is like beats. Okay. So we'll do that.
Okay.
These lines.
Okay. So I'll follow you.
Dukh mein nacho. Dukh mein nacho. Sukh mein nacho.
Sukh mein nacho.
Yeah, like happy, yeah. Sukh mein nacho.
Sukh mein nacho.
जीवन है ताता थैयारे.
जीवन है ताता थैयारे.
कौन रे जाने कब उड़ जाए.
कौन जाने कब उड़ जाए.
सांसों की सोन चिड़ैया रे.
सांसों की सोन चिड़ैया रे. Yay! We have learned something. Especially I have learned something. I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to write down and I'm going to make one of my daily mantra. Sukh mein nacho, sukh mein nacho.
Sukh mein nacho. जीवन है ताता थैयारे. कौन रे जाने कब उड़ जाए. सांसों की सोन चिड़ैया रे. We don't know when our life is going to go away.
We don't know that.
Like it happened during COVID times. We lost so many people. We did not know what's going to happen. So just dance away. You never know when you're going to go away.
I love that song. I have another quick song I want to share with my audience. It's in Hindi too, definitely. One of my two favorite songs. I usually say, दुनिया में रहना है तो काम कर प्यारे. हाथ जोड़ सबको सलाम कर प्यारे. वरना ये दुनिया जीने नहीं देगी. Love it. Yeah. And another one is I would like to share. This is for you. I'm dedicating, especially in the opening. You just said that very profound. गोरों की न कालों की दुनिया है दिल वालों की. I want to say about our audience, this is a Hindi song, but what I was just singing is this world is not of black people or white people or somewhere in between. This world is of the people who have a golden and ocean heart, the heart of love. This world is run by them. And you are one of those, my celebrity, my friend Sandip. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's jump quickly. We continue on this one. So, what do you value more about daily goals or daily happiness acts?
Daily happiness acts, for sure.
Oh, I love it. Passionate answer. I'm on the same path. Okay. What is the language of the dance?
Well, dance has no language.
Okay. All right. Dance
has just no language. That is why everybody understands it, because there's no language.
Fantastic. I like that profound answer. Okay. What is your favorite dance style which you find sexy, romantic, yet classic?
Very tough question you're asking me now.
Okay, you can give it. Okay.
It's tough to answer now. Let me think. I think rumba.
Rumba, okay.
Which is a Cuban dance of love. It's the most sexiest, at the same time romantic.
Yep.
And I think it's got a great body language, and that's going to me probably that's the one.
Okay, I think you have already answered my next question, but I will still not disappoint my Latin one. So my next question is, Bollywood or Latin dance?
I can't answer this. Both.
Both. I knew your answer.
Both.
I knew you were going to say
If probably you
both.
asked me this 30 years back, I would have said Latin.
Okay.
But now, since I've been working in the cinema for so many years and mixing both dances together, bringing them on cellulite,
yes.
I think it's both for sure.
Fantastic. Thanks. As you're so generous, you cannot disappoint your global audience. I know that. Okay. What dance challenge would you love to take?
What dance challenge I would love to take? I think to learn something new, and I keep taking it all the time. Fantastic. So whenever I travel, I do take up the challenge every time I go, because each country I've visited, I have tried to learn something from there. And I think that's what I always tell myself, take up a dance challenge.
I love that. And I really want to say, almost we are close to the show now, but I really appreciate your energy at this late hour. You're so passionate to give your answer. People don't know that it's middle of a night in India somewhere, this Sandip is there, I'm in Canada. We are coming to wrapping this discussion. But again, few more questions coming here. Now, you are happy dancer alone or with a partner?
Depends on the mood, actually.
Okay.
Nowadays, alone.
Okay, all right.
But I think with a partner, the pleasure that you have is doubled up.
I love it.
So right now, I'm alone, so it's just
okay.
One level down.
One level down. Okay. Cool. Okay. What are the basic requirements to become the best dancer? Quickly.
Basic requirement is high amount of focus.
Okay. All right. I agree that.
Most important.
Okay.
Focus is most important. You must not let your mind
just
go haywire. And today's world is very easy to get haywire.
I know. We just talked. Thanks so much for sharing. Who is your favorite Indian and international dancer?
Indian, I would say Priyanka Chopra.
Okay.
And I think she's gone international now, so maybe she comes in both categories. But the other one I would say is Madonna. I think she's absolutely brilliant as a dancer and as a singer as well.
La Isla Bonita.
Absolutely.
I love Madonna too. Fantastic. Okay. Which is your global celebrity actor or actresses would you love to dance?
I would like to dance with. I would say, I think somebody I have already done work with was Britney Spears, and I think it was great to work with her, and I would love to work with her again.
Fantastic. I love that thing. Name any star you find very joyful or challenging to teach dance.
Well, joyful, I would say Kajol.
Okay.
The Bollywood actress Kajol. I think she's absolutely a fun delight to teach because she's very bubbly and lively, and in the class also she's that way.
Okay.
And the other one you asked is a difficult time to teach. I would say the toughest time I had was to teach Manoj Bajpayee when I did Zubeda. Until today, he says the same thing. You're the only. I met him a couple of weeks back, and he said the same thing. You're the only man who made me dance, Sandeep. And it was a tough job for me, and I admit that because it was probably my first song as well. So I was also learning how to do it. And it was for him to dance for the first time, so it was difficult for him too. So it was difficult to teach Manoj Bajpayee.
Okay, all right. We'll take that one as consideration. Now, what was the happiest moment of your dancing? One of the one.
I think all my shows are my happiest moment. When I'm on stage with a spotlight on me, I think that's the happiest moment for me.
Okay, can you recollect
all of it?
All of it. Now let's go contrast. What was the most embarrassing moment you faced while dancing?
It was for a show called Namami Gange with Hema Malini ji. I've been doing. It's still going on, the show. And it was one of my first shows which I did with her. And I'm normally, as a dancer, I don't expose my body. But for this show of hers, she had asked me to wear a very short little dress because I was playing the role of Shiva, and it was in a little thing around his waist. Okay. And I was so conscious because I was showing my legs, I was showing my body, and I was like, oh my God, I was like exposed fully. So it was a little embarrassing for me because I was never so used to dancing almost half naked. And I was doing that, so it was a little embarrassing for me. Plus, I was lifting my legs up and dancing because that's what the Tanda was supposed to be, the Indian dance form Tanda, which Lord Shiva does. And I was lifting my legs up and I was like, oh my God, and it was cold winters in Lucknow and I was freezing and half nude and dancing with my legs up. So it was pretty embarrassing for me that moment, yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how do you flirt while dancing, or you get flirt, do you think?
I think the body language dance does it. So there is, it's an act we prepare. It's not in reality you flirt.
Okay.
It's just the body flirts, the eyes flirt, the body language flirts, and the music adds the value to it. Maybe it's not your heart that's flirting. It's just the reaction of what you're doing.
Such an intelligent answer. Such a creatively you put it in that. Maybe I'll ask some other day with you this answer. I'm just kidding. Okay. Now, your temple of prosperity is?
Of course, dancing. My answer to everything is my dance. Okay, it's a temple of everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Now, fantastic. Now, being a world-class choreographer and all, you meet hundreds and thousands of new students and all. This question related to that. How can someone quickly decide if they wanted to be a dancer or not?
Well, it's a calling. You just have to close your eyes and think, do you want to do it or not? Because whatever your heart says is always right. Though it is on the left, but it's always right.
Okay, fantastic. Now, this question is, we're going to ask few imagination question, okay? Then we will wrap up our show. Okay, this is imagination question, okay? Now, this is, imagine, Sandip, during the film award shows, you are sitting in the front row, and during that show, you wanted to pee, and you are heading towards the washroom. But all of a sudden, the host says, and the best world-class dance choreographer is Sandip. What will you do?
Well, I will go to the loo. Sure. Because I can't be going up on stage and then just think, oh, sorry, I need to just go to the loo. So I would rather go to the loo first.
Okay, all right.
It's okay. The award show can wait.
Oh my God. Amazing question. Amazing answer. Okay, now this is also imagination question. Quickly. Imagine, Sandip, if God makes you a woman for a day, what will you do more of and less of?
Well, I'll create some magical dance piece about women, which I have in mind. I don't know how to do it. I think being in the woman's body, I might be able to imagine it better. Okay. That is one. And what I will not do is I will not stand and pee. So it will be easy for me in so many ways.
What a profound, intelligent answer. I'm already inspired with your answer. I wish this show was for 10 hours. Okay. Now, okay, this is last imagination question, then few more and then we wrap up. Okay, imagine, Sandip, if you would be the host of this show and if I would be the guest of the show, what question would have asked me?
Well, I would have actually. I think I've asked this question to you before when we've been talking. Your name is Happy.
Yes.
And what made you choose the name Happy?
Well, this is a very profound and touchy question.
I know you have a wonderful smile and you have great dimples, and so that is everybody makes. When people look at you, they're always happy. But why the name Happy for yourself?
It's a very touchy, but I'll tell you in short. This wonderful, glorious, and happiest name was given by my mother. And when I was 3.5 years old, she committed suicide. So I realized that my parents told me that your mom gave me the name Happy. I said, why? But she said, when I was born, I was out of womb. For a few moments, I didn't cry. So the home, I was born in home, not in a hospital. And then the home nurse, she said to my mom, your baby was pleasant. And I have to spank him to make sure that he has a voice. So after that spanking, I started crying. But the nurse told my mom that your baby was a pleasant. She said, huh, interesting. So it was a happy baby. She said, I want to keep his name Happy. He came very pleasant.
How sweet.
He came to the world very pleasant, not crying, but not smiling also, but very pleasant. So she said, I want to keep his name Happy. And then since then, I never wanted to change. I know it's a nickname, but I kept using this name because it has given me joy, love, and all the best thing in my life. So I wanted to share happiness. And that is why one of my show name and many other ventures I've done, especially this show name is called The Happy Conversation.
Happy Conversation.
Happy Bains. But thoughts, ideas, and the story of the happiest people. I'm not saying millionaire, billionaire, writer, dancer,
absolutely.
Happiest people means you being such a wonderful celebrity, you achieve enormous amount of success, but you're happy. And all this happiest.
I think the happiness is what makes you a billionaire.
Yes, I agree strongly with that. But yes, that's my
the
reason.
Smile brings that billionaire.
My mom has given me name. It's a prestigious gift to me.
Wonderful.
And I want to live each day, each moment as the happiest person can and must live that. And I'm living that.
Happy and happier with the way you are.
Thank
God
you,
bless
sir.
you.
Cool. Now, I want to ask you this question. I want you to answer in two ways, Hindi and English both. Okay? What does Bharat mean to you?
Bharat is I was born here. यहाँ मेरी पैदाइश हुई है, तो ये मेरा देश है. इस देश ने मुझे सब कुछ दिया है. मेरी कला से लेकर के मुझे रिस्पेक्ट जो मिला है, जितना सब कुछ मिला है मुझे, everything my country has given me, be it money, name, fame, whatever, my children, my family, everything is here. So my country means everything to me. और दूसरी बात ये कि मेरे पेरेंट्स हैं, मेरे माँ बाप हैं, वो आर्मी के बैकग्राउंड से हैं, फौजी बैकग्राउंड से हैं, तो उसके लिए मेरे देश के और मायने रखता है, because I've been grown up in a family which is all about looking after the country. My great grandfather was the doctor to Mahatma Gandhi. Wow. So we have been brought up in such a patriotic manner. तो देशभक्ति जो है वो तो पूरी हमारे घर में है. So you asked me a question which is, I am what I am only because of my country.
Fantastic. Thanks. Just to let you know.
I think I mixed both the languages into it.
No, good.
Like
That's
you
good.
said.
Yeah. No. So I also wanted to make it easy for my other audience to around the world that Bharat means India is the only country have three names. Bharat was the original name. Till today we said Bharatvasi means Bharat. And then it was Hindustan in the time of the Mughals. And then when the British came in, they kept India. In my opinion, if I can be wrong, please correct me. So Bharat, Hindustan, and India is the name of the same country, India. So that was
absolutely.
Yeah.
And as artists, what Bharat means to us?
Please tell us.
Bharat is a mix of three words.
Okay.
Bha, Ra, and Ta.
Okay.
Which is Bhava, Rag, and Tala.
Okay. So
Indians are very emotional. That is why Bhav is very important. Bhavnae is very important. Emotions are very important. Rag, because we are musical. Every part of our life, we have music. Be it birth or death, there is music.
Yes.
Marriage, divorces, there is music. There's music in every part of our life. Celebration through music. And Tala means dancing. So we dance on every occasion.
Wow.
Dance for every festival. So Bhav, emotionally attached with music and dancing, makes Indians.
Wow.
Therefore, we say Bharat, Bhav, Rag and Tal together.
धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत कोटि धन्यवाद संदीप जी आपका. ये तो मुझे भी नहीं पता था, लेकिन आपने आज मुझे शिक्षा दी है. No, sincerely, I didn't know about this, but I'm going to educate myself more. You are such a, it was my dream that you are on a show. You have shared so much of profound thing that I would have never learned about it in my other audience who didn't know about it. Now, second one is also very close to one. Quickly, you want to say, what does Amchi Mumbai means to you? Means what does Bombay or Mumbai means to you? Especially Amchi Mumbai.
You know, I think Bombay for me or Mumbai to me is my Karma Bhumi.
Okay.
So we have something called a Janma Bhumi, the place where you were born.
Okay.
So I was born in the center of India, which is Bhopal, which is Madhya Pradesh.
Yes.
And Mumbai to me is my Karma Bhumi, the place where I'm getting my work. Okay. It all started here in Mumbai.
Fantastic.
So you might be born anywhere in the world, does not matter.
Yeah.
But the city that gives you everything is your city. Somebody asked me, where are you from? I always say I'm from Bombay.
Yeah.
Not because I was born here, because this is the place that gave me everything. So I'm a Mumbaiite. I might be here just about 30 years.
Yeah.
But I have spent more time here than what I've spent anywhere in the world. So this is my place.
Now, I don't want to discourage my audience. Quickly want to add on that. What does Mother Earth mean to you?
Mother Earth to me is not just my country, but even my countrymen.
Yeah.
So it's like when my father was telling me once that in the army, what's first most important to you is your country and your countrymen.
Okay.
Then comes your family and everyone else. Okay. So when you say what does my motherland mean to me? So my motherland means to me my own people. That is why when I create my dances, I create my dances to awaken my own people.
Fantastic.
So that is what is important. So if somewhere someone is sleeping, I want to wake them up through my dance because they are my priority.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing that. Now, what is the message to the beautiful people of the world?
The message to the beautiful people in the world is that please make art, not just dance, and art a part of your life. Okay. Because dance or music or singing or gardening or swimming or anything which is a part of art will always flourish you in a manner that you will not realize. It'll enhance you, illuminate you in so many different ways that you will be a completely different person once you embrace an art form. So please embrace art form in any possible way and see how your life changes.
That's a profound answer. And last, now tell us, how did you like this Happy Conversation Idea show? And what is your takeaway?
It's always amazing talking to you, Happy. Be it over Zoom like this or whenever we met in person. You are such a positive person. You're such a happy person. So your name, what your mom gave you, was absolutely bang on right, because you bring in such great vibes into the room that you walk into. And I'm even today, when you're not in the same room with me, but you're with me virtually, I feel so happy and excited to be talking to you. Thank you for having me on your show, and all the very best to you for spreading this great happiness all over the world.
Thank you so much, Sandip. You're my wonderful dear friend. I know you for over decades and all, but it's an honor and pleasure that you have shared your thoughts, ideas, and stories of the happiest people, and the happiest person is you. And we are so delighted, and we need many more Sandeeps in our every city, every community, and every country on Mother Earth that keeps inspiring and keep empowering to the world and to the young generation and all. And in between, when you just said that when young generation are focused on texting and all that thing, we do agree on that. But I also hope people will take into consideration a positive way that we need to focus on our art or focus on our career, what it serves us to become the happiest person. And I want to say sincerely thanks so much for your wonderful answers, thoughts, ideas, and story. And thank you so much, my dear friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Tight hugs.
Tight hugs there too. Thank you for watching or listening anywhere on Mother Earth. I believed you loved the Happy Conversation Idea Show as I and Sandeep did. And I admire and learn so many things from Sandeep, and I would like to know your takeaway. What are the things you will apply or loved about it? You're welcome to share on the social media anywhere where you like. And if you think that it can change someone's life and improve someone's life, you're happy to share on social media. What is that one question would you like to ask Sandeep or me? So please leave the comment below and I will happily answer them. Here is the happiness prescription for your mental chewing diet. To become a successful person, before you do something, you must be something. Sandeep has become something, and his attitude towards the world is excellent. And he has achieved enormous amount of success in his personal and professional life. Do you know if the world treats you excellently or badly? If your answer is quick yes, then your attitude is excellent. If your answer is no, your attitude is bad. And if you have a trouble deciding, your attitude is average. The magical and most important word on the earth is attitude. Successful people come in all ages, shapes, size, and color, but they all have one thing in common: the winning attitude. We determine our attitude. We live in a world of words. No matter what something happened to be, we have a word for it. And some word means a great deal to us. Words such as love, success, happiness, achievement, joy, purpose, attitude. What is your winning attitude? What is your winning purpose? What is your winning in your career and lifestyle mean to you? Please leave the comment below. I am Happy Bains, your happiness host, career and lifestyle coach. If you want to come on my show as a special guest and share your thoughts, ideas, and story, or your product or service, please click the link below or visit my website www.happybins.com. Please stay healthy and happy always. Thank you.